This went in the acid tank overnight. I'm just cleaning up all the surface on it, trying to smooth out some of the pits real quick with some 80, and then I'm going to put it into an epoxy primer and sand it down and get it all smooth. But this is a lot better shape than the one that was on the car originally. This came off of one of the parts cars, so it's nice and straight, clean, not bent.
So I disassembled the frame last week, and Mark and Josh got it into paint. I put the engine cradle back on with all new grade 8 hardware. I put the bump stops on. I am currently building the lower control arms with new bushings and pivot pins. Cleaning out threads and trying to chase them with each other because they're a different thread pitch. This whole table is going to be a chassis rebuild, so all bump stops and lines are going to go back on.
I'll just sanding everything smooth. And then I'm going to prime it again. But you can see all the, taped up all the bottom, but just working all of the lines and stuff. If you look down the side, it's just got a lot of lines in it. So I'm just sanding it smooth so when we go to paint it, it comes out real nice. I'm glad we took this one off the other car. It's a lot better shape. It all has rust under it. Some of it has grease under it and everything. They just painted over anything. But everything's labeled, where it came off from, where it goes back to, and then I'm cleaning it and getting everything off of it. Because paint don't stick to grease. But they think it does, I guess.
Rebuilt the Kingpins on this. It's pretty simple. Basically what you do is you pull the cap off, you remove these E-clips that live in here, you take your brass punch and you pop out the Kingpin, and then these caps come out with the Kingpin. And when that's done, you can clean it all up, you can paint it, and then you put new brass bushings in there. You drive the Kingpin in with a bearing and a shim so that there's no play. Because if there's any play in this, you're going to have a lot of issues with your suspension. That's why you should always rebuild your Kingpins. Put the bearing in, put some shims in. I'm going to put these caps in next, put my E-clips in, put my other caps in, and then all it will need is some Zerk fittings. I have the other one already on the lower control arm. And what I'll do is, once these are on the lower control arm, I'll put the spring in the control arm and I'll pretty much lever it up so that we have all the suspension done for the control arms.